Welcome back, guys, to a brand new video, and today we're going to be uncovering some of the secrets and hidden Easter eggs of the map Bureau, and there is definitely a lot of them. Now, because Divison and Bureau have a lot of the same assets, pretty much all these Easter eggs go for both maps. So we're going to talk about small stuff like the magazines to big stuff like the whole story behind this map. And the first thing, the simple thing I want to talk about is the fact that a lot of people know this already, but Divison is on top of Bureau. If you actually look down here, you can actually see Bureau down here, the old map. This would be CT spawn right here. That's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. It is really, really cool. Now, if we look right here, it says East Wing is under lockdown, evacuate immediately. Now you see this on all the other TVs down there. It's basically showing that terrorists have infiltrated the Bureau and people need to evacuate immediately. Now, one of my favorite parts of this map that is also on Bureau is the magazines. So if we head over right here, we can actually see some of these really cool magazines that have cool titles like Lonely Traveler, and it is showing on what's it called, Legacy right here. We got Practical Guide. We got skins. We can actually see some of the cool skins on the XD and the P250. And we have the history of Bureau, which would be a cool book if I really could read that. Now, if you look over here, you see more magazines, which are really cool, like Agency, A Fresh New Look. We have Office Weekly. These are some of the simple stuff that a lot of people already know about. What's cool right here, if you look at these books, I have to go spectate real quick. Let me just go here, spectate. And if we go back over into Cafe, we get to read these cool book titles. Now, these are actually pretty cool. We have things like the Giant Book of Map Leaks. We have, what's this? These are really small. We have Now I Stopped Caring and Learn to Love the Bomb. I mean, there's some really cool things they kind of sneaked in here. The Art of Law, Law and Order, The Best Clutches of Current, what's that say? Of the Century. So there's some really cool stuff. We have this cool little plane on the side. So that's pretty much basic stuff that pretty much everybody has seen and already knows about on this map. I think everybody knows that. But I want to show you the really cool stuff. That's pretty much my favorite part of the map. And we're going to have to go a little bit over here. Actually, there's one thing I want to show you guys first. Just one more thing. And that's a lot of people don't know this. But this map is a lot smaller than people think. You know, you already know we're above Bureau. But if you look right here, this is actually mid on Bureau. This is mid where you have that outside area and you rush down mid into Orange Room. That's what it is. You can see the tree right there. That's crazy. I did not know this map is that small. If you think about it, this is pretty much everything from mid to B long. I thought it was the whole entire Bureau map, but really it's only half. That's one of my favorite things. But now here's the crazy secret I wanted to show you guys, and one of my favorite things. Here we have Critical Ops operations. It says compromised, evacuate immediately, which means the terrorists might have found out of what's happening here. And if we look here, we can see all the old maps. Everybody knows that these are all the maps in the game. You have Legacy, you have Plaza, you have Grounded. Everybody knows that. But these maps used to have actually different names. For example, canals up there used to be called Amsterdam. We have Plaza right here. This used to be called Barcelona, and of course, Legacy was called Tokyo. So you're thinking, huh? These used to have original names. And if we look at this huge map here, we see all these dots of huge cities, but there's some circled in red. A lot of people don't know this, but apparently, I'm guessing the Bureau's the FBI, right? The FBI found out what the terrorists are doing, and they marked all the cities where they're gonna have terrorist attacks at. I mean, that is crazy because you can see. We have Legacy right there, which is Tokyo. We have Barcelona at the bottom in Spain. And then we have Amsterdam up there. And then, you know, we have two Bureaus up here. Now, we don't really know exactly where Bureau's at, but if I had to guess, it has to be Washington, D.C. And there's a dot right there. And then last but not least, we have Grounded. Now, Grounded did come out after Bureau, which could be kind of confusing, like wondering how did they put this in the map then? But you have to remember, this whole room was redone after Bureau came out. But anyway, I mean, after Bureau, after Grounded came out. So that's definitely really cool. So then, of course, we have Grounded right there, which I'm going to guess what it is. That's kind of a northern city. I don't know if that's Chicago, maybe Indianapolis. I'm not sure what that is, but that would make sense. So apparently, they were finding out the operation the terrorists were doing, and they marked all the places, and they had surveillance cameras all over the place. Now, you notice, we have the little error screen right here for Windows 11. I think this is actually the cameras for Bureau. And because the terrorists came here, I guess they disconnected the cameras. That's what I'm guessing what happened here. So this is definitely really cool. I don't know if a lot of people knew about this, but I just found this out, and I feel like I just had to show you guys. Like, I think this is a really cool thing that's in the game. And then, of course, we have this one black spot right here. I'm not sure what that could be. Now, there's two on both sides, which is really interesting. And if you notice, there's two of each map on, at least two of each map on every single side. So what I have to guess is this could possibly be a new map. So that is the cool story behind the map bureau. I don't know if they ever talked about that or showed it yet, but I think that is really cool that there's this cool story going on in, like, I guess, say, the Critical Ops universe. And of course, we don't have any of the TDM maps on here, because those aren't really bumps, because you're not playing in bumps. So those are not terrorist maps. Maps like Bureau, we, of course, wouldn't be up here. But that's all, guys. Let me know what you think about this crazy theory I have. I think that's what's going on here. But anyway, guys, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you really care, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Peace, guys.